Hey boos, in this video, I give commentary based on my opinion. Nothing is to be taken as factual. We are just here to have conversation. We don't expose and we don't sip tea on this channel. I'm giving you real talk straight, no chaser. Let's see if you can handle it.
Cause I'm a boss. I haven't done anything for you to be proud of.
Of course you have. You are marrying a man who can support you.
Girl, Nicki Minaj was arrested. Did you see that she was arrested today? I can't believe it. I'm shook. Hopefully you're having a good Saturday. I was going to come on here and do my clay video, but then I saw this and I was like, is this for real? Is this really happening? She really got arrested. Girl, I would be shaking in my boots right now if I was arrested in a different country right now. So then I had to do some research because I'm like, is this legal? Because I know a lot of people are having that question right now. Is this legal? I'm looking on X, Twitter, and people have already started the hashtag Free Nicki. I'm just, like my booty tingling a little bit because it's like, oh, girl, that's my worst nightmare. I would never wish this on anybody. So let's just get into it. She was arrested. If you didn't know, she's on tour right now. She was in Amsterdam, and then she was going to be taking an international private jet to Manchester because she has another show that she's doing out there. And girl, my booty tingling. I get nervous. Anybody else get nervous? Just thinking about that, y'all. Girl, I'll be nervous as hell. Okay, and we talking about federal. You know what I mean? Because this was an international flight. So this is federal, girl. I don't play with the feds. Not when it comes to taxes. I don't look cute in an orange jumpsuit. Like, I just don't play games with them. You get what I'm saying? That's why you will never see me step foot on a plane with any type of drug, substance of any kind. You will never see me step foot on a plane with anything in my bag. I don't care what they talking about. Oh, it's okay. It's not illegal. I ain't taking the chance. That's just where I stand with it. But let's get into this. Okay, so it's being reported, like I said, that she has been arrested by the Dutch police while on IG Live. So let's just play the video.
I have no idea where I'm going.
You have to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes away.
It's 5 minutes away.
What's the address of the police precinct?
When you will get your next show, we have to do it very fast, and we will help. But
You're talking about my show?
yes,
What about it?
yeah, we
So
talk.
that they will help to try to get to her.
They'll help to try to get me to my
Yes.
show.
To get them
How?
out very quickly.
To do it as soon as possible. But we
What,
can.
what am I doing? What am I doing? I
You
never
are
gave
under
anyone.
arrest.
So I'm under arrest.
Yes.
But
Yes.
under arrest for what?
Okay. Stop filming now.
I'm under arrest for what?
Okay.
Do you
Stop
know what
filming
happened
now.
when I came
You
here?
have to go inside.
Huh? What you said?
Can you please stop filming?
Oh my goodness.
No, I need a lawyer, because I don't know where I'm going.
You will get a lawyer at the office. You can.
Where am I going? I have no idea where
You
I'm
have
going.
to go to the police station.
What address is that?
It's 5 minutes.
Now listen, because a lot of people are like, oh, I thought it was legal. What are people not understanding? That there are federal laws and then there's the state law or local laws. They're different set of laws. And this is why you need to get into your local elections. Hello. You need to get into your local elections so you know what the hell is going on locally and not just focus on federal. Now, at the federal level, they have a different set of laws. Different set. Okay? A whole different set of laws. And I think that's the issue here. But I think they was going to let her slide. But because she was recording and she wouldn't stop recording, I think somebody got upset and was like, oh, let me flex my power. We're going to take her in. We're going to arrest her. I think that's what this is all about. Because it's giving a shakedown. Am I the only one that's getting, this is giving like shakedown vibes? Let me flex my power. Let me show you that, I can pull strings and inconvenience your day.
They'll help.
Contact the lawyer, but if you just step in the car, then it will go as fast as possible.
And who's going in this vehicle?
So please step
He will go with you.
Ooh, girl.
But if you just step in the car, then it will.
Just the way they close. It's just the way they close the door for me. It's That's what it's giving. Like I said, because I saw the video that she posted on her Instagram. Hold on, let me switch screens here. And it was the one that she posted on her Instagram. And like I said, I think it had a lot to do with the fact that she was recording when, I don't know who she was talking to. I don't know if it was TSA, if it was another police officer or whatever the case may be. But it was given, oh, you're recording me. Let me inconvenience your day. And I'm just going to go ahead and arrest you. And I'm going to come up with this reason that I believe that you have more pre-rolls or marijuana in your bag. So I'm just going to inconvenience your day since you wanted to record me.
Doesn't believe you that you don't have more with you than you say.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the plane.
I see.
Yeah. So.
I'm so sorry for that.
Okay, of course. What did they say?
Second,
Tell me again.
the police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage
Okay.
and to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like,
Because I filmed him.
yeah, he was like, he doesn't believe you that you don't have more with you than you said.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no.
Now listen, I know a lot of y'all not gonna like it, but people in other countries don't like to be recorded, y'all. I think that's how this whole thing started. I think this whole thing started because Nicki Minaj was on live doing whatever, and she was recording this police officer, and he was the one that was responsible for checking her bags. He came across some pre-rolls that she had, and that apparently was her security guard's pre-roll, her security team's pre-rolls or whatever like that. But I think because Nicki recorded him, he wants to make this like a big deal. Like he wants to flex his power and the fact that he's in this position to inconvenience her day simply because she recorded him and he didn't want to be recorded. I think that's how this whole thing started. I think that's why this whole thing started, was because Nicki was recording him. He didn't want to be recorded. And now, she has to go through all of this simply for that reason. I really think that's how this all got started. And it's all over pre-rolls. Now, according to my research, it's stating here that you can't travel at all internationally with marijuana. And see, when it comes to these laws and when it comes to marijuana, they too inconsistent for me to even want to feel comfortable traveling with marijuana. I'm sorry, because 1 minute they saying you can, then the next minute they saying you can't, and then the next minute they saying, well, it depends on how much you have on you and all that. So for me, because it's just so inconsistent and it's just overly complicated, I'm just not going to carry it. It's really that simple. It's too much inconsistency when it comes to this. It should be a simple answer on whether or not we can carry marijuana or not. And because it's so inconsistent, I'm just going to play it safe and just not have it in my bag at all. That's where I'm at with this. Yeah, in other countries, they have a different set of rules and laws, and some don't like Americans. That's very true. So they have no issue making an example out of you. That is so true. It states here, federal law classifies marijuana with over 0.3 THC as a Scheduled 1 drug under the Federal Controlled Substance Act of 1970. Because TSA security stations are under federal jurisdiction and abide by federal laws, transporting marijuana through a TSA security checkpoint could lead to criminal charges. Oh! And I also went a step further because I wanted to see, I'm nosy. I'm like, okay, so she said that she was going from Amsterdam to Manchester. And yes, she's definitely crossing borders. So, I don't know. After the Brittany, is it Griner? I forget her name. But after that situation and seeing what she went through, girl, you can't catch me on a plane traveling out, talking about leaving the United States with any type of substance at all. And then I have to double check to see what kind of allergy medication I could take. Any other type of medication that may be seen as over the counter here in the US, making sure it's legal in other countries as well. Like, girl, after that, seeing everything that she went through, I would never play with my freedom like that. That was a lesson for me, just witnessing what she went through. It was insane. Then also, it states here too that under international laws, cultivation and supply and possession of cannabis should be allowed only for medical and scientific purposes. So it's saying in general, possession of the drug for personal use should be a crime. And most countries make this punishable by imprisonment. Yeah. So that's why I'm just, and then you'll see in other places where it says something different, but I'm gonna just go off of that because all I did was type in, let me see. Can you travel internationally with cannabis? And it says no. Not under federal laws, not under TSA. It says no. Now, in the same situation can happen anywhere. Like if you were to take an international flight out of LA and you were going somewhere, it's still a no. So I'm going to just leave the marijuana at home, y'all. I'm going to just leave it at home. I'm not taking it with me. I'm going to just leave it. I'm going to just leave it at home. I'm going to just leave it at home. So do y'all think that this is going to be one of those situations where she gets arrested and she's in and out? Or do you think they're going to hold her? Yeah, federally, marijuana is still illegal in the US. Yep. I don't think people know that though. I don't think people understand that. So I knew once she made it known that she was traveling from Amsterdam to Manchester, I was like, ooh, You think she's going to be in and out? I hope she's in and out. But it was interesting though, because like I said, it was interesting to me. It was given a shakedown simply because the man in the red tie, what he said about how the police officer knew about the pre-rolls, but it seemed like he was going to let her go until he felt uncomfortable with her recording him. Like this right here.
Second,
Tell me again.
the police officer told me we have to offload all the luggage
Okay.
and to search everything
Okay.
of your luggage. I'm so sorry to say that.
But isn't that what you planned on doing from the get-go? Why didn't you guys search it before it went on the plane?
They did just a random quick check, but now they want to open
Why?
it. And first of all, because you filmed him, and he was like,
Because I filmed him.
yeah, he was like, he doesn't believe me that you don't have more with you than you say.
No, he asked me, do I have any more in those purses? And I said no. And I asked him, where are my bags? They took my bags and put it on the plane before I could know what bags are on the
I
plane.
see.
So,
I'm so sorry for that.
okay, of course. What did they say?
So that's my opinion on the situation. I really think they gave her a shakedown. I don't know what type of exchange was had when she was recording this man, and he saw the pre-rolls. They had a weird exchange. He felt some type of way because she was recording him, and then he decided to make her an example. I think that's how this whole entire thing started, but I think he was going to let her go simply for the fact that they were just some pre-rolls. And that's another thing is like, you see how I go to Google and it's telling me one thing, but it seems like in this particular situation, he was going to let her slide with the little pre-rolls, and she was going to be on her merry way onto her international flight to Manchester. But I don't know what type of interaction they had. He felt some type of way, and now he wants to make an example out of her. That's what I got from this whole situation. But I personally, just because it's so inconsistent, there's so much inconsistent information out here when it comes to marijuana and traveling with it, I would just rather not travel with it at all and just be safe. Because, oh, girl, I can't be out here in an orange jumpsuit doing federal time. I cannot do it. I can't do it. So I'm gonna just play it safe. And I hope y'all playing it safe too, because I would like to see more Black people take flights and travel overseas and have a good time. But it's better to be safe than sorry, because they're not playing. And you know, these other countries, they have a different set of laws. You need to make sure that before you even think about traveling and planning a trip to another country, that you look at the laws to see if they are fitting for who you are, your personality, and what you like to do, and how you like to travel, and how you like to do things before you go and plan a trip. Look at the laws first. I think that is so important. But I'm going to go ahead and move on to, is it Deiondra Sanders? Or what's her name? Yeah, Deiondra Sanders. She declares that her son will carry her last name and not Jacquees because they aren't married. And a lot of people had some mixed opinions regarding this decision. So she recently had a baby shower. No, she had a gender reveal. I'm sorry. She had a gender reveal. So this is her gender reveal with Jacquees. That's her child's father. If you don't know who Jacquees is, he's I guess, is he still a singer? He's an R&B singer. I haven't heard any music from him in a while, though. That's a mess. All right. Be nice. I know some of y'all, I know how y'all get. Be nice. Be nice. I know how y'all gonna get. Now, my whole thing is, I look at this situation in two ways. I get why she doesn't want to give Jacquees the baby's last name. I get it. But I just feel like if this is how she felt, why did she get pregnant by this man? That's what I'm not understanding. And the reason why I see it in two ways is, this is how she really felt. Why get pregnant by this man? But then also people are like, well, I just think it's wrong that she don't want to give the child's father's last name to the baby and all of this stuff. If he felt some type of way about it, why didn't he do right by her before impregnating her if he was so concerned about what the baby's last name was going to be? So that's my thing. It's like, listen, this is her decision. I don't think it's a bad decision. And the reason why I don't think it's a bad decision is, let's really think about it here. Her dad is Deiondra Sanders. They're having a boy. She's pregnant by Jacquees. Who is that? Who is that? I know Deiondra Sanders. Jacquees, who? We don't even know that man's last name. So I completely understand why she made this decision and choice. Her situation is not traditional, and in some cases, some would say unfavorable, but she's doing the best that she can with what she has. And because her dad is Deiondra Sanders, she's having a boy. I see why she made this decision. I'm just saying.
Agreeing to that. I'm sorry.
I know, but technically it could be burnt.
But that's not gonna happen because I'm not married. Yeah,
Sure.
in Atlanta. She loves her brother, boy, I tell you. And said, "Yo, mommy," she said, "You flew when you was 5 days old." Well, the daddy said he had to have us there, and we had to fly. Oh yeah, I know. I know. Bucky's gonna be like.
Okay, so somebody said, y'all don't know who Deiondra Sanders is? Oh, come on. Deiondra Sanders, y'all don't know who her daddy is? Let me pull him up. This her daddy, y'all. Okay. Now, this man has a legacy. It's very lengthy, okay? And then he has sons that are going to carry that legacy on. If I was her, I would have done the same thing. That's what I said. Who don't know Deiondra Sanders? But this is her dad. Her dad, just go look into him. Okay. His name carries. You don't, it's okay. It's the only reason I know is because I grew up in an all-boys home, so I get it. Sounds like she's trying to force his hand to marry her. I hope not. I hope not. Because I'm telling you, that ain't I have so many questions about how she got involved with this man. I really do. But I hope she's not trying to force this man to marry her, because he's not marriage material at all. At all. And a pregnancy is not gonna just magically make him marriage material. He's just not marriage material. He's not even relationship material. I don't even think he was father material, but here we are. You know what I mean? So she should just keep the name Sanders because it's a good name. It's a household name with a very lengthy legacy. And I just think that she should go with that. Yes, she was fighting with Tink. I did a video on that. I don't know if y'all caught that, but they was going back and forth on social media, and it was because Tink was, is it Tink? Or no, I don't think it was Tink. I think it was somebody else. What is her name? I would have to go and look to see what her name is. But the girls was online fighting not that long ago. Let me see if I can find the video, because I don't, what's the rapper's name? And I think Drizzy. Okay, Drizzy was who she was going back and forth with, not Tink. I'm sorry. Tink had a different scandal. Tink was in a scandal with that producer, that little light-skinned man. I can't stand him. I can't think of his name. But anyway, yeah. Drizzy was the woman that she was fighting with over this short man that doesn't seem like he has a bright future ahead of him. It seems like his career is not going any further. Young Bird, that's his name. Okay, Young Bird, hit maker. You know, that is who Tink was out here dealing with. That's her scandal. And then this is Drizzy's scandal with Deiondra Sanders. I don't know how she got involved with, it's ghetto. Yeah, that's why it's very ghetto. If my father was Deion Sanders, y'all, I would be somewhere else. I'm not going to tell you where I would be, but I would be somewhere else. How in the hell did she get caught up with a Jacquees? Your father is Deion Sanders, sis. You had access to, in my opinion, a group of men that could have just done better by you. I don't get it. Okay, is the entertainment pound really that small? Is it really that small to where you end up with someone like Jacquees? And then, I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that. I don't want to believe that at all. I don't. And this man be around, her father be around, I would say decent men, somewhat decent. To be all the way down in the dumps with Jacquees, I just can't get with it. But okay, she's pregnant now, you know, so it is what it is. I think she's making the right decision, though. I know a lot of people not going to agree with that. It's not the traditional thing, but it wasn't the traditional thing to get her pregnant. It wasn't the traditional thing to get her pregnant before marriage. But here we are. So she's going to do the non-traditional thing, in my opinion, which I feel is a smart move, to give this baby the Sanders last name because it carries. Imagine your last name being Sanders and you are the grandson of Deion Sanders. What doors and opportunities that will get for this young man? So listen, it's a cold world out here. And I hope she's not using this as, you know, oh, you should marry me and then I'll give you the baby's last. I hope she's not trying to make that move. But so far, I think it's a smart move. And I think her family has influenced her to make that decision. I don't even think it was a decision that she came up with on her own. I don't. So let's just go ahead and move on to, first of all, I want to address this too, because Jason Lee from Hollywood Unlocked claims people are allegedly trying to send him more videos of Diddy. And yes, I believe that. I believe that 100%. People send me stuff all the time. People send me stuff on people online all the time because people are messy like that. I get emails all the time about people. Receipts dropped in the DMs. And I never know if I've never gotten videos. Well, I have gotten videos. I take that back. I've never gotten video proofs like the ones that we've seen with CNN when they dropped that video of P. Diddy. But I have gotten videos of people saying things about other people. And I never know if it's true or not. Is it tea? Is it the truth? I never know. So Jason Lee is talking about how there are more videos, and I'm not shocked by that at all, because when you have a platform and people want to get information out or people want to expose a person, they tend to reach out to bloggers.
You all know I am anti-cancel culture. There's so many articles all over the internet and shows that I've been on and interviews that I've been in where I've talked about being anti-cancel culture. I was head of media for Kanye West. I worked with somebody and for somebody who I helped bring back from cancellation and then quit right before he went back into cancellation. So I understand, but this is different. You know, it's one thing to take ownership for things that you've done and be held accountable in the public eye and deal with it in private and work through your trauma and then re-enter the culture. But Diddy said he didn't do it. And then now this video proved that he did. So you were gaslighting us into believing that you were another black man being taken advantage of and lied on, when really you paid that millions of dollars and paid that $50,000 hotel to hide us from seeing you for who you are. Now there's alleged other videos out there that I may get my hands on, but I'm trying to stay away from, but people are trying to throw it at me of you allegedly doing this to other people. So when you go online and say,
it was all a lie,
it really wasn't. When you saw the video, what did you guys think? Did you say we should errors like this? And you all know I am anti-cancel culture. There's so many articles all over the internet and shows that I've been on and interviews that I've been in where I've talked about being anti-cancel culture. I was head of media for Kanye West. I worked with somebody and for somebody who I helped bring back from cancellation and then quit right before he went back into cancellation. So I understand, but this is different. You know, it's one thing.
And then remember when I tried to tell y'all that this man wasn't sorry? He was sorry that he simply got caught. Now, word out here on the street, a source claims Diddy is allegedly angry at Cassie's abuse video leaking and, quote, doesn't tell the full story. Does that sound like somebody is sorry? That's why I'm like, y'all really be allowing people to play in your face? They operate on a different level than you do. Their morals, their principles are not yours. Your belief system is not theirs. So how they operate, how they see things is totally different. You cannot project your belief system on the next person. So he's upset. He's saying that video doesn't tell the full story. Well, what story does it tell then, P. Diddy? What story is that? Sean Combs? I don't know what name you going by. Is it Brother Love today? I just don't understand it. But that's what I'm saying. Like, people be so quick to forgive, and a person is not even being remorseful towards you, and they didn't even see that what they did was wrong. You see what they did is wrong. So you feel like they should be remorseful so that you can forgive them. But what if they're not remorseful at all? Then what? That's all I was saying. And then here he goes, proving me right. Oh, it doesn't tell the full story. Okay. All right. And then Cassie releases a statement to her supporters. And I guess this is her way of addressing the leak hotel footage showing Diddy beating her. Okay. So she wanted to give a thanks to everyone. She wanted to give a thanks to, well, thank you for all the love and support from my family, friends, strangers, and those I have yet to meet. The outpouring of love has created a space for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning. DV is the issue. It broke me down to someone I never thought I would become. With a lot of hard work, I'm better today, but I will always be recovering from my past. Thank you to everyone that has taken the time to take this matter seriously. My only ask is that everyone open your heart to believing victims the first time. It takes a lot of heart to tell the truth out of a situation that you were powerless in. I offer my hand to those that are still living in fear. Reach out to your people. Don't cut them off. No one should carry this weight alone. This healing journey is never ending, but this support means everything to me. Thank you. Love always, Cassie. So she really didn't have nothing to say to that man at all. And I think that's interesting as well. Maybe she can't say anything directly towards him, but she just wanted to show her supporters some love and to give them thanks and things like that. And here we have Karisha. Okay. She's in her ego because she found out, like I said, I don't know if it was my last video, my last live that I did. She found out that this man secretly got married. P. Diddy secretly got married to his youngest child's mother. So the baby that he had behind Karisha's back that she didn't know anything about. She also found out that he legally married this woman. And I really think it's because of all of his legal issues. He's going to need someone that is going to be there for him in his time of, I don't know what this is. So she is now on social media. I don't know what she's trying. Is she trying to recover? Is she trying to recover? This is all ego. Okay. This is nothing but ego. Her ego is bruised because this man was not honest with her. It's just as simple as it gets. So I don't feel bad. I don't. She was playing a dirty game from the very beginning, and she thought that she could outsmart a 50-plus-year-old man that had been doing this dirty game way before she popped up on the scene. And the saying goes, you cannot teach an old dog new tricks. And that was just a lesson that she had to learn, because that's crazy. Yeah. So I noticed that after the news broke that she wanted to now all of a sudden pop up on social media when she's been quiet as a mouse. But it's because her ego is bruised. She found out that that man got married to that woman. And, you know, I think the reason why P. Diddy did it was because he had a child with this woman, and it just made sense. You know, I think that's the reason why P. Diddy decided to marry that woman. But she feels slighted. She feels slighted. And it's crazy because wasn't Karisha out here sitting up here talking about she didn't want to get married? I knew that was a lie when she said it. I knew it was a lie when she said it. And the reason I knew that it was a lie when she said it was because it was just the way that she was acting behind this man. She had feelings for him. She had love for him in ways where she was willing to do anything. She was willing to do whatever. She was willing to marry this man. She was willing to have babies with this man. And a woman that's willing to do all of that wants marriage. I don't care what she could be saying. She don't want it. She could be saying it all day long. But a woman that wants to do all of that with one person, you want to get married. And now that you find out that he married someone else, let's post up on social media in this fur to prove. I don't know what she was trying to prove, but it didn't eat. I'm sorry. It just didn't. It didn't. It did not eat. Also, I'm going to leave with this as well. It's 2024 and a lot of people are getting exposed. And I told you that in 2024 that a lot of people were going to be exposed. A lot of you felt like it was just going to be celebrities. No. It's going to be influencers. Okay. Wannabe influencers. I just saw Fanita on TikTok. Fanita, girl, what are we doing? But you know what? I'm not shocked by that because I was peeping her when the whole situation with what was it? Fanita was doing the whole oh my goodness, Tarte. You know, she was doing the whole Tarte situation. But Fanita, I'm disappointed. And you know, that's how people felt like I was gonna be. You lose a little weight and you lose your mind. That's what it's giving. You lose a little weight, you get beside yourself. That's what that Fanita situation is giving to me. So I don't know if you've been following that Fanita situation, but I don't know. It's like she likes to be the token. It's giving exactly what it was given with the Tarte situation. So I don't know. Y'all don't know who Fanita is? I did a whole breakdown. I think it was last year. Yeah, I think it was last year. I did a whole breakdown when it was her and another woman that went on the Tarte trip. And it was giving, oh, let me just get the scraps that they want to give me because this is all I will ever get. And now she's speaking out on social media again, basically saying that she doesn't get the same pay as her counterparts who happen to be white. So she mentioned people like Alex Earl. You know, Alex Earl always gets mentioned when there's a scandal regarding pay, but it's true. You know, it's true. So if you don't know who Fanita is, you could check her out on TikTok. She's on TikTok. She's trending right now. But like I was saying, she's just another influencer that's currently being exposed that is coming across like she really doesn't care about Black people. She just cares about herself and she cares about how she's treated and how she's paid. But really, she could care less about the girls that follow behind her. And I think that's what's being exposed about her right now on TikTok. So next, like I said, there are a lot of content creators and influencers that are getting exposed. And this woman right here is another one. And one thing that I'm noticing about content creators like the one that I'm about to show you, they come online and they paint this story about what someone has done. And then they get away with it because people that actually know them don't come online and call them out about who they really are and what they're really up to. And so it just so happens that this man decided to call her out, and you'll be surprised what he has to say. But let's take a look.
So I've been sent this video a lot over the last few days. People asking my thoughts and my comments on it. And before anyone says, oh, you don't know her situation or don't know what she's going through, well, I do, because I lived it. I'm her ex-husband, and right now I have full custody of our kids. This is our parent agreement. As you can see, I have all weekdays and weekends, time sharing with the kids, all at holiday academic breaks. And for her to get any rights back to the kids, these are the things that she needs to do. And yes, child support, she owes that. It's up to over $21,000. So she's a mother and doesn't pay child support. She was then arrested for check fraud, and during that hearing, it turned out that it was found that she stole almost $1 million from another guy. And also, she faked cancer in the past. These are scans that she would send and post on her page before. So, to sum it up, this person, for people that follow her or giving her praise and telling her how strong and how, amazing she's doing, well, she's really not a full-time mom. She barely has her kids. She goes out all the time. And she doesn't even have a job even. So she just really not someone that other single moms should really be looking towards as for inspiration or anything like that. There are a lot of hardworking single moms out there, and a lot of respect to them. All I just want to say is she just isn't one of them. So hopefully everyone can see this video and know who she really is. Peace.
Y'all, I said, what is going? But this is social media, though. I'm trying to get y'all to understand. This is where social media is. This is where we are. I need y'all to wake the hell up. People really do be coming online doing this weird stuff. And she posted herself crying on TikTok, making a cake for herself and her birthday. For her kids, and her ex-husband hopped on and said, what kids? I have full custody and run me my $21K in child support. That's what I'm saying, like, y'all. And then what I need y'all to understand is people are not really getting, when I say people are getting exposed in the season, sometimes it's not that someone is exposing them, their mask is coming off. That's it. Like, we're in this season now where the masks are being removed, period. There's no more hiding and wearing a mask anymore. So some people are simply exposing themselves, and they don't even know, they can't even tell that they're exposing themselves, because this is what they've been doing this entire time. This is all they know. All they know is to wear a mask. But now in this season of 2024 and going into 2025, these masks are completely being removed. Which is why you're not even looking at celebrities the same. You're not looking at celebrities how you used to look at celebrities. You're looking at them differently. Even the influencers, you're not looking at them the same as you used to look at them. So it's like either people are getting exposed or people's masks are just literally melting off their face, and you could really see who they really are. You look at them in the eye and you could tell that they ain't right, that they ain't right in the eye. So this is just another one of those situations. And yes, it's karma season. So it's like when I be seeing people go through stuff, I'm not quick to be, oh, let me help them. Let me ease their pain or their situation or what they're going through. Because like this woman right here, she going through it, but it seems like she brought all of this on herself. So let me step the hell out the way and stop trying to be there for somebody that obviously they brought it on themselves, whatever they going through. I'm going to just mind my damn business. And we in that season to mind our business and stop, oh my God, let me give this person sympathy. Oh my God, let me give this person care. I'm telling you, a lot of these people that are going through things right now, they brought it on themselves. Okay? The only thing, if you want to do something, pray from a distance, but at a distance though, because I'm telling you, a lot of them brought it on themselves right now. And then they can't run, they can't hide. They actually have to deal with what they've been out here doing. So this is all that woman, listen, all of that. It is what it is. And I told y'all at the beginning of this year, I said that, you know, watch who falls in this season. Watch who goes through things in this season, because a lot of it is just simply their karma. I said, watch who goes through things, whether it's an inconvenience, something bad things just keep happening to them. I'm telling you, like, a lot of it is karma, that it's the energy that they've been putting out, and it's just coming right back. Now, why is that? Because this is the year of the 8. Okay, when you think of the 8, it is the infinity symbol. So it's going to come right back. We are in that energy. The year of the 8 is all about energy coming right back to you. So whatever you've been putting out here, that energy is coming right back. So if you was out here doing some stupid stuff and you thought you was getting away with it, it's coming right back. Literally. That's all this year is all about. It is the year of the 8. And if you look at the 8 symbol, it just goes just like this, just like this, just like this. All right. So I'm going to mind my business. That's all year I'm minding my business. And the people that are out here flourishing, it's because you've been putting out good energy. So all that energy is just coming back to you. It's just coming back to you. And you feel amazing. You feel great. Hell, you may even be leveling up in your life right now because you have nothing but great things coming back to you. So just be careful. Be mindful of the people that you see going through a hard time right now, because I'm telling you, they was putting out that energy and now it's just coming back to them. They have to reap what they sowing, what they were out here sowing. Yes, it's a Saturn year in Aquarius. So pray for the Aquariuses, because the Aquariuses are going to be going through it. Aquariuses are going to be going through it this year, because I found out that Saturn, it's in Aquarius, and I'm like, ooh-wee. Okay, because I barely survived my Saturn return. So I feel bad for anybody going through that. My goodness. So be careful. It could be, you could be in your Saturn, or it could be that it's your karma. It really depends on the situation, or it could be both. It could be both. It could be both. It could be both. And then it also depends on some of your other placements and things like that, because other placements can balance out this energy. Okay. And the fact that you may be putting out good energy as well. So you can balance it out. But that's all I got to say. So let me know if I should still do my clay video. Let me know, because I may come back on here tomorrow and do my clay video. If you're interested, show me by giving the video a thumbs up if you want me to come on here and do the clay video, because I wanted to react to the interview that he did with Rory, or I think that's the name of the podcast. I'm not really sure, but let me know if you want me to do that. I will do that, and I will come back on here tomorrow, Sunday, and then I'll have a day off on Monday. So let me know, okay? Give the video a thumbs up. Hopefully you enjoy the rest of your Saturday. Happy Memorial Day. Or wait, is it going to be Happy Memorial Weekend? Is it Memorial or is it Labor Day, y'all? I always get them confused. Is it Memorial Weekend or is it Labor Day weekend? I think it's Memorial. Yeah, it's Memorial. It's Memorial. It's Memorial. Happy Memorial weekend, and hopefully you're safe this weekend. Be safe. Y'all know how I am about that. Be safe out here, okay? Because there are crazy people out here as well. But yeah, give the video a thumbs up if you want me to do my clay video. I'll come back on here tomorrow, Sunday, to do it. Okay, bye.